Hello world, 4G is back in Kashmir. After a year or so, we were using 2G from around a year. Now 2G, 4G, 3G, what does it all mean? I'm excited to talk about the different G's in 1G, 2G, 3G and 4G. So stay with me. The G in 4G or 2G refers to generation, which is a generation in the cellular communication technology. If you talk about the timeline, 1G is something which was introduced in 1980s, and then after a decade in 90s we had 2G. After one more decade in 2000 we had 3G, and 2012 onwards we are using 4G, which is being used in most parts of the world. And as we are talking in 2021, 5G is already introduced in some parts of the world, which definitely is going to take some time to get global. Now, what changed from generation 1G to 4G? It is the telecommunications or the networking technology which changed through the generations. Generation 1, the telecommunications was happening through analog based systems, and then 2G onwards it all became digital. Now what improved from 2G to 4G? Definitely it was all digital, but if you dig a bit deep, you will know that in 2G the phone calling was happening through one way and the data transfer was happening through another technology. That technology improved when we went to 3G, and here we are using 4G, where everything like phone calling as well as data transfer is happening over the internet. That's why we have something like VoLTE, voice over LTE. Talking about the different services which were in each generation, generation 1 only basic phone calling was possible and there was no security as such. Then came 2G and there was an improvement in the quality of voice. Now we could also transfer text as well as MMS, which were small pictures. 10 years down the line, when we came to 3G, this was the technology which enabled people across the globe to use World Wide Web, which we commonly know as internet. And with 3G we were able to share more pictures and get better quality in audio. With 4G, what came is we could transfer a complex media, which is video. We can also communicate live through video calling. Talking in terms of speed, you see in 1G there was only 2.4 kbps, then 2G it became 64 kbps, and 3G it became 2000, and in 4G it's around 100,000 kbps. So essentially 4G is around 1500 times faster than 2G. Yeah, you heard me right. 4G is around 1500 times faster than 2G. Also, along the way from 1G to 4G, what changed is the size of mobile phones. So in 1G, since the communication was happening through analog systems, there was a requirement to have antenna in the phones. So you had those huge phones with antennas installed on top of them. Then with improvement in the telecom technology, the antennas were no longer required when we went into 2G, and the required phone size also reduced. As we moved into 3G and 4G, the required size for phones became smaller. However, you will notice the phones that we have these days, they are very big in size. Reason being, it's not the required size of the phone, it's because there's a lot that is available in the mobile phones right now. That's why we call them smartphones, because these are not just phones, these are computers. I hope with this video I made it clear what 4G is and how it actually works. Please subscribe our channel, press the bell icon and share our videos as much as you can, and let's know your comments, your questions and thoughts.